Okay.
So straight off the bat, story is always it always is. What do you think we're going to start with?
In the beginning.
In the beginning. In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Good point. All the Primarch babies got yeeted into the warp by the chaos.
Yep.
Because they understood that the Primarchs were going to be a great threat. So, do you remember the other planets that we were talking about that the other Primarchs have gone to? Like, can you give me a bit of an idea? Just because they're so varied and different.
The Space Wolves was
Fenris.
Fenris.
Which is a frozen wasteland.
Frozen Wasteland.
And then you've got, which is also a death world. And then you've got the other spectrum of that, which was Vulcan on the death world of Nocturne, which was basically Mustafar from Star Wars. Fire everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you've got Gilliman, who basically landed in Space Rome.
Yeah.
And then just like the planets that the Primarchs landed on, like Lion landed on a planet with a forest full of monsters.
Yeah.
Which was also another death world.
Yeah.
These Primarchs landed on these worlds so different, but it weirdly fit their personalities. It's almost like as if they were either sent there by chaos or that the warp spit them out onto the planets that they were best suited for.
Like it almost like it not read their mind, but like could see their potential and then put them in the best place for their potential.
So Fulgrim landed on a planet named Chemos.
Okay.
This world orbited a small star and the world was in perpetual twilight.
Okay.
So just to get you, it was a bleak and horrible place to live.
Yep.
This planet was heavily dependent on the supplies coming from the other human colonies. But then the Age of Strife happened, which was the birth of which god?
Slanesh.
Slanesh.
Yeah.
And because of the birth of Slanesh, the warp storms just went all over the galaxy and cut off humanity from all of its colonies.
Okay.
And then the humanity went down.
Yep.
It was a mining world, and the birth of Slanesh caused all these warp storms, and then humanity was cut off from each other. The planet was, again, dependent on continuous resource supplies from these chips, but they didn't come anymore because of the warp storms.
Okay.
So they were left to fend for themselves.
Yep.
It got so bad to the point that the people were not even able to really create enough food for themselves, let alone the rest of the population.
Okay.
The entire population had to monitor and work the machinery every hour of every day.
For the glory of chaos!